before I start this custom video, I just wanted to pop on and say that I do plan on eventually selling some of my customs, but I need to figure out which ones I want to do, and I need to make them better quality because I keep all the lower quality ones and the ones that my husband makes. Fortunately, you guys cannot have the ones that my husband makes. They're for me because they're for me. But yeah, when that happens, I'll post about it somewhere, I'm sure. Also, I don't have pesto today because I'm rocking this guy because he make me happy because he's just yellow. You should check out his unboxing because it's pretty chaotic and crazy, and that's how we like it around here. But I hope you enjoyed this custom. I don't have a stand at the moment, so I'm gonna have to hand record, which is why all of this footage is gonna be really shaky. But we work with what we got, and what we got is my shaky hands and an iPhone, so we're gonna do it. This is the current pet I'm working on. It's a body swap between a German Shepherd, the Gen 2 one, so don't freak out thinking I destroyed an authentic old LPS, and then the Labradoodle body. I think it's a Labradoodle. Ignore the fact that she's base coated. Oh wait, no, this is the other body swap. I actually don't have one in my body. I do. In my trade bin, I have one up for trade. Which, if you see anything you want, please take it. I don't need it. I just use them for customs at this point, and I feel bad destroying older gen pets, especially this little guy, this little goober. Also, sorry if you hear my dog playing with this toy, I can't control that. But Labradoodle, Golden Doodle, I don't know what it is. LPS merch told me it was a doodle, so Doodle. But this is what we're working with, and obviously he's going to be based brown, but I think I'm going to go lighter, so I have to mix up a lighter brown and water it down a little more because it's very streaky. But I'm gonna do that, watch my Five Nights at Freddy's, and yeah, I'll check back in whenever I get somewhere. It's not a very major color difference, but it is slightly lighter, so I'll take what I can get. Doobie, where we at right now? He looking a lot better. He's wet on the back of his head. That's not like... He's one... Oh, I'm dropping him. He's one solid color. He's still wet on his body, too. But I definitely think going lighter was the best choice. And I just need to decide what I want to do. Accent colors in. I can't decide if I want to do white or black. But I'll figure it out. This is where we sit with Big Dog. I'm going to put another coat on his tail. But all in all, I think he's pretty much coated. I'm going to go in with this light little cream color and go ahead and do like his paws and his like little top floof. And then I'm going to think about doing his neck. I don't know, but I think he's going to be pretty cute. Okay, here's an update on his tail. Still wet, so ignore that. But an update with his cream pattern. I think I'm going to do his beans and his nose black and see kind of how I like that. But he's looking really cute. Alright, here's him with his black details. And I noticed I kind of made him similar to a pet that already exists, but I think I like him more, so it's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go in and coat his eyes. I wish I could show me doing like the whole process like I have before, but just until I get a new stand, I kind of have to hand film everything. So this is the best I got. But I'm glad I at least get to show the process anyways. And his toes might be a little crooked, but we're just not gonna pay attention. He looks demented and horrifying, but he's getting there. He looks like he's gonna turn out to look like a Pokemon in all honesty. Kind of here for it. After a couple coats of the yellow, it's kind of like it's not showing up properly on camera. It's a little bit darker in person. But after a couple coats of that, I'm gonna go in with black to kind of bring the pupil back, and then I'll probably go ahead and add the scleras in, and then the next clip you'll see is probably me sealing him. But this is what he looks like, and I'm very happy with how he turned out. I don't try to go like crazy all out with my customs. I try to keep them Littlest Pet Shop-esque, but I definitely like this one. I think he's really cute. There's my dog in the background. There's my other one. This is the custom. I'm about to go outside and stop focusing on my dogs. Focus on me. But I go outside and spray her. I'm going to show you my sealant that I use. This is, let me turn this way. This is the sealant I use. It's just a clear acrylic coating. Satin gives it the kind of shine that I feel like LPS plastic has. But there are different versions. There's a matte and a gloss one. This is just the one that I use, and I get it from Hobby Lobby for like $5. And it lasts a pretty good while, and I've had no damages with it. The only thing is making sure it dries properly and that you get a pretty even coating. I just closed my blind, so ignore the lighting. But here he is, all shiny and wet. He will dry satin, kind of like how you see on the back of his head. That's pretty much how he's going to look dried. But then I'm also going to resin his eyes and show you guys that process. I know it looks like I used a lot, and I did, but that's just how much I use to make sure that my pets are durable, because I use a lot of them as pretty frequently as I can. But if you're wondering what the stick is, it's an old paintbrush stick where the brush just kind of fell off, and so I kind of just use it to hold my pets on because it fits in their little hole. All right, this is what he looks like all dry. Like, he's completely dry. You know, it kind of does, that's kind of what the satin does. It gives it like a shiny kind of matte look. This little like, Dane is the first guy I had laying around, but I mean, obviously there's not a complete similarity. This one's a little more matte than this one is, but I like the satin finish, so pick whatever feels right for you. This is my UV lamp. I just have it plugged into my computer, and then I use this UV resin also from Hobby Lobby. It just is there. Now this guy, his neck doesn't work because I switched out their neck pegs and I kind of did it wrong, so I just glued his head down. So he doesn't bobble, but he does, like, he shimmies, and that's enough for me. But he's pretty cute. So doing his eyes, I'm essentially gonna lay him like this, do a little dot, spread it around, and then he just goes under here. And you just get resin. All right, and after all that, this is what our pet looks like. A little bit of the resin spilled out while I was looking for my resin stick, but it's okay. He looks very cute with his new little shiny eyes, and I'm really happy to add him to my custom collection because he's uber duper cute.